but we think we have a plan to make it all up to you. Julian, let me call the shots here, Mr. Leahy interjected, trying to maintain his dignity. You feel we owe you for the lost opportunity. So this is what is going to happen. No, this is what is going to happen, Julian interrupted, pointing a finger at them. I am taking half your wages for the foreseeable future until you pay me back for the Lost Park contract. The foreseeable future? Randy gasped. You are lucky I do not call the authorities right now. Are we clear? Julian demanded. Yeah, Randy whispered, intimidated. Good. Julian turned to walk away. Wait a minute, Julian, Mr. Leahy called out. Calm down. That is an unreasonable demand. It is not fair. Just hear us out, Randy pleaded. We have a very generous offer for you, Julian, in cash. Wait a minute, Julian paused, turning back around, his eyes flashing with interest at the mention of cash. Thank you, Julian, Mr. Leahy smiled faintly. We will discuss the details soon. Later that afternoon, the center of the trailer park was transformed into a festive gathering. String lights hung between the trees, a makeshift stage was set up, and Bubbles was managing a massive cooler full of Green Hero craft beverage. The residents were mingling, laughing, and enjoying the beautiful weather. Yo, what is up, everybody? An announcer called out over the microphone. Hope you all are having a good time. Make some noise out there. Make some noise, yeah, you all are rocking with us. Hope you all are having a good time. Make some noise for the man of the hour, Ricky. The crowd cheered and clapped. Ricky stepped up onto the small wooden stage, wearing his best collared shirt, though it was slightly wrinkled. Thanks, everybody, Ricky said, smiling broadly. How is everyone doing today? Great, the crowd yelled back. Right on. Well, today is a monumental occasion for me, and that is why I wanted everybody here. Are you ready for the big announcement? Yes. The crowd roared. All right, Corey, Jacob, you are on. It is time. From behind a large recreational vehicle, Corey and Jacob emerged, leading the massive brown horse. The crowd gasped, a mixture of awe and sheer confusion washing over their faces. Check out this beautiful creature, Ricky said proudly, gesturing to the horse. Oh my goodness, Julian muttered to Bubbles, facepalming. Are you joking, Ricky? That is the big announcement? You got a horse? What? Well, it is not for me, boys, Ricky explained, stepping down from the stage and walking over to the animal. Is he not beautiful? What a beautiful horse. Yeah, dude. It is a magnificent animal, Corey agreed, patting its side. Anyway, Ricky continued, his voice ringing out over the silent, baffled crowd. Today, I want to give this beautiful horse to the love of my life, Susan, and I am going to ask her to marry me. The crowd erupted into murmurs and scattered applause. Julian and Bubbles immediately rushed over to Ricky, pulling him aside. What in the world are you doing? Julian hissed, his eyes wide with disbelief. Oh my goodness, Julian, this is bad. This is very bad, Bubbles whispered frantically. Look, what is the matter with you? You do not need a horse, you silly goose. If she loves you and she wants to marry you, you do not need a horse or anything else extravagant like this. Ricky, get over here right now, Julian commanded, pulling him further away from the crowd. What is up, boys? Ricky asked, looking genuinely confused by their panic. Well, what are you doing? You are getting engaged? Bubbles asked incredulously. Are you out of your mind? You guys do not even seem to like each other half the time. You cannot get married. Like, all you do is argue and disagree on fundamental life choices. And why would you even need this massive animal if you are getting engaged? Great idea, boys, Julian added sarcastically, glaring at Corey and Jacob. A giant farm animal. Great one. Corey, take this thing back, Julian ordered. Take this thing back to the farm you borrowed it from. Right now. Get going. Okay, Corey nodded, quickly taking the reins. Nice one. Let us go, dude. Watch out. Watch out, dude. He is a beautiful horse, but, Ricky. Jesus, Murphy, Bubbles sighed, adjusting his glasses. You know what though, Bubbles? Ricky said, his voice sincere and a little vulnerable. Like, I really do think that I love her enough. And you know what they say, a good, solid romantic connection should cancel out the heavy arguing and fighting, right? Ricky, who says that? Bubbles asked gently. Who says that? Okay, you know what? Maybe a horse was a bit much, gift-wise, whatever, Ricky conceded, rubbing the back of his neck. I just wanted to show my future wife how much I loved her. So I wanted it to be a grand gesture. But I guess the real big news here is the engagement, right? I guess it is. Ricky. Bubbles smiled a supportive, albeit worried, smile. Congratulations. I do not know. I just want you to be happy, but that is fine. Yeah, me too, buddy, Julian added, patting Ricky's shoulder. Well, here she is now, everyone, Ricky announced, turning back to the crowd as a car pulled up. Thanks again for coming. Susan stepped out of the car. She did not look happy. In fact, she looked absolutely furious. She marched through the crowd, her eyes locked on Ricky like a heat-seeking missile. Where is he? Susan demanded loudly. Oh, there he is. There is the irresponsible, untrustworthy scoundrel. The crowd gasped, stepping back to give her a wide berth. You dirty, low-down, lying deceiver, Susan yelled, stopping right in front of Ricky. Where did you get it, huh? From one of your foolish midnight adventures in the woods? Just calm down, please, Ricky said, holding his hands up defensively, utterly bewildered. What are you talking about? Get what? Get what? Get what? Susan mocked, her voice echoing through the park. A terrible, contagious case of poison oak. I am kicked out of my own house because of you. I am covered in a horrible rash. You gave me this awful allergic reaction. You deceitful, rotten troublemaker. We are completely done. Susan, hold on here, Ricky pleaded, stepping closer. You listen to me right now. I did not go out with anybody else. Why would I? I love spending time with you. Oh, Susan laughed bitterly, crossing her arms. And you are living a secret life? What, are you married to someone else? No, not exactly. But you have been hiding things for 16 years, Ricky, Susan yelled, tears of frustration welling in her eyes. What in the world, Susan? Ricky replied, deeply hurt. I thought we loved each other or something here. I was actually going to ask you to marry me today. That is why everyone is here. Marry you? Susan scoffed, looking him up and down with absolute disdain. Marry you? Look at you. We were having a casual, careless relationship. It was convenient and easy. And then you ruined it all and tangled up my life with your ridiculous schemes and your secret gardens. You irresponsible fool. All right, that is enough, Julian stepped in, putting a protective arm around Ricky. You do not have to yell at Ricky like that. Oh yeah? Susan glared at Julian. You try dealing with this severe botanical rash. All right, so was it you who ruined the relationship? Ricky asked, his voice cracking slightly. Yeah, it was you, you stubborn woman. You are the one who could never compromise. You are the one who could not accept my lifestyle. I did not ask for this chaos, Susan shouted back. So it is impossible that I am the problem here. You must have been rolling around in poison ivy while doing something illegal. Oh, classic Ricky, Susan continued, rolling her eyes to the heavens. Turn it around on me like you always do. You know what? You are so misguided. You are irresponsible. You are poorly dressed. You want to know why, Ricky? Why? Because you are a loser who refuses to grow up. You are a terrible person, Ricky fired back, his pride shattered in front of his entire community. Just go away. Ricky, just let her go. Buddy, Julian advised softly, pulling him back. It is for the best, buddy. You are better off without her. Are you all right? Bubbles asked gently as Susan stormed away, getting back into her car and speeding off, leaving a cloud of dust in her wake. Yeah, I am fine, Ricky muttered, staring at the ground, his face pale. Are you sure? Julian asked, concern etching his features. Let us go get a craft beverage or something.